latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're the United States of the world. We're an emerging nation. We're on a mission to banish poverty, and we welcome people from every walk of life into our community as citizens. There's no cost or obligation to become a citizen, and we just see everybody as a human being. We don't pigeonhole people because they're fat, thin, old, young, black, white, speak German or French or English or whatever. Everybody is just regarded as a human being, and we know that every human being is unique, has something unique to offer our community, and therefore is of equal value to every other member of our community. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'm not sure we are, because we've got Deborah in on YouTube, and she's only normally in on YouTube when Facebook isn't working. So I'm going to check there anyway. But we've got Lewis in from Portugal and Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA on YouTube. I'm going to head over to Facebook now. I'm going to turn my speakers off so we don't get any feedback. Head over to Facebook and see if things are working. I'm looking for the We Share Abundance Publicly group. And I will be looking for the 26th of October. Okay, it looks like it's working. Click to X. We got comments. We got Peter in from Portugal saying, I am here. So am I, Peter, but I'm not from Portugal. I am from Cornwall in the UK. We'll be getting started in just a moment with a short prayer, followed by a little affirmation. The short prayer is there to help us find true happiness in life. And the affirmation is there to help us maintain the non-separatist ideology we have in We Share Abundance, where we only see people as human beings. We don't pigeonhole them. Okay, got Cody wandering across the back there on the balcony. I see he's probably waiting to go for a walk. Have to wait. Okay. There we are. Right. So we're here for the updates. We have some today for a change. We'll give you the numbers. We'll let you know what's going on, and we'll get started right after the prayer and the affirmation. We'll have those now. So, dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member, that they may find the joy of service. And through service, bless them, that they may attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. You know, people seek happiness in lots of different ways. But the only real way to get lasting happiness is through loving service to others. You can't buy happiness. You can only achieve it through service to others. And there are a lot of people that are very wealthy and they're still not happy. They're still searching for something. They don't know what it is. But it's that inner happiness, that joy that comes from loving service to others. And the great thing about that is, once you go about life with that in mind, with that ideology of just being of service to other people, you'll find that everything that you want and need in life will start flowing towards you. You won't have to chase after it. So you'll be happy not only because you're helping people and you're seeing that you're making them happy, but you'll be happy because that car you wanted or the home is starting to manifest for you. Okay? And it's a fact. And so that's what we try and teach. That is our modus operandi here within We Share Abundance. We're all about helping other people, especially people that are feeling a bit downtrodden, forsaken. We want to bring them new hope. And if people get even beyond that, they get despondent, and we've got to give them some courage. And then there are the people that thought they were failures, and now they can't seem to make anything work. We're going to help those as well. We're going to give them strength and show them the path. So that is what our community is about. It's about giving service to others. And through that, it's just a great thing that we're all linked together, and you can't do good for other people without it benefit to yourself. Okay. And the little affirmation we have goes like this. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. We've got Norman in from Doncaster as well in Facebook. Don't know what Deborah's doing over in YouTube. She's normally on Facebook, but as long as she gets all the information, we're all happy. We've got Andrew in saying good morning from New Zealand, where it's Friday, getting ready for the weekend. Right, so what have we been up to? The main things really are the exchange and the raffle in the development side. The exchange we are loading. It should be up later on today or very early tomorrow, because Devian is working in the United States and there's an 8-hour time difference. But it may not have the withdrawal to the blockchain for, I think it's there for the ShareHope tokens, but I don't think it's there yet for the USDT BEP20 tokens. That is currently in process. I've been speaking with Max and Deviani just a few minutes ago, and that is in process. It should be completed soon, and it will be added in the near future. The other thing that will be added into the exchange, there is only at the moment the facility for adding funds, particularly for new members. I mean, existing members will probably have sufficient funds anyway, but for new members, for adding funds into WeShare Abundance can only be done through crypto. But once it's uploaded, that is also being worked on, so that you can add funds through a debit or credit card, and that is in process now. So what day are we on? Well, we're on Thursday, Friday. By tomorrow, all that should be active. Okay. And we will be then in a position to put in the liquidity that we need, and you'll be able to make your withdrawals from your available cash wallet. The available cash wallet is also available to be used for Easy Business Builder Power. What do we call it? Not Power of One. Poverty Crusher. Sorry, Easy Business Builder, Poverty Crusher, and will be facilitated for the 777 plan as well. And I'm going to be adding that in this weekend so that you can do it before we get the programming in place. You'll be able to make deposits into the 777 plan for from your available cash wallet. And what else? The raffle. I think, is it completed? Where are we? Where are we? Just scrolling back through all the chat with Deviani. I know it's very close. Scrolling back further, just bear with me a minute. Okay, it's going to be uploaded tomorrow, the raffle, and we will set the date for the first draw to be on Sunday, and then we'll have them every Sunday thereafter, provided there is enough interest in them. Hopefully, we'll be able to build it, build the amount of cash you can win, and that will also build the amount of cash that goes to charity. It's been restructured a little bit. It was 25, 25, 25, 25 in percentages, a quarter to commissions for the people that sold the tickets, a quarter in prize money, a quarter to charity, and a quarter to admin. And they'd be paid in that order. Obviously, when a ticket is sold, that is automatically the commission. That 25% commission goes directly into your available cash wallet. And now with the exchange, there you'll be able to put it into the exchange or do whatever you want with it, or use it for whatever. Okay. The commission then stays at a quarter of the fund, because we're paying 25% on the sale of each ticket. Every $1 ticket sold, you make 25 cents. Boom. Somebody buys 5 tickets, you make $1.25. Somebody buys 10 tickets, you make $2.50. So that will be instant, and that will be from anybody that is in your network that's been personally referred by you. It's only one level, personal referrals for the raffle. It should appear, I think we decided it's going to be in a band at the top of your dashboard, a narrow band. It'll take you to the raffle where you can do everything and see everything. We will be making the draw manual or the draw for the top prize anyway, manually on the Sundays. We don't have enough time to sell the tickets because it's only being loaded. So it won't be this Sunday. The week on Sunday will be the first draw. And it will be done Sunday between 7 and 8 p.m. If for any reason it doesn't get done manually, after 8 o'clock, it is done automatically and randomly allocated. The other prizes and the other prizes make it up to 1/3 of the participants. If we have 300 people in, 100 people will get a prize, basically. It's as simple as that. But there's only that one big top prize at the moment, and then all the other prizes are just $1, so you get your money back. Okay, that is the second calling on the fund. So we need to sell, I think, 167 tickets to. No, it's more than that. Just a minute. I'm a bit mind boggled at the moment. It's late in the day and I've been on figures all day. I'll tell you what I've been doing all day in a minute. There would be, if we had 300 tickets, there would be and at 99 going out in 400 tickets, 167, 400 tickets, 99, 199, 199. Is that right? Yeah, 400 tickets. There'd be 199 going out in prize money. No, that's not right. I can't even think to put it in a calculator. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it means that what's left over isn't as much as it was. So the balance will first of all be allocation for charity. If there's anything left over, that will the We Care admin. So we're not going to be making much out of it basically as an admin, but it will all help. It all goes into the treasury and helps with the liquidity and everything else. If we are just plodding along a $100 raffle, and if we're managing to sell all the tickets, it's consistent little bit coming in. But if we can get more tickets sold, we can put the prizes up and things like this. We can gradually grow it. And if we're getting to the point where we've got $1,000 prize, then of course it's 10 times as much for everybody, for charities, for the admin, for the people selling the tickets, and also for the prize winners. Okay. Anyway, that will be loaded tomorrow, having just checked back through all the conversations. And that is that is going up, as is the exchange page. It may or it may not have the withdrawal for USDT and the buying through card. But they will both be added in very, very soon. If it's not there Friday, it'll be there Monday. All being well, I can't promise anything because whenever I do, seems like the times things don't actually manifest. Okay, so there we are. That's where we are on the development. And we get those out of the way, those two things, that frees Debiani up, and she will then be on the 777 plan, and we'll get that programmed as quickly as we can. We have, I see, also in from Devon, just up the road from me, Richard Atkins, and Kingsley from Manchester. Where I hail from originally, Manchester, UK, and we got Bazina in from Bonnie, Scotland, capital Edinburgh. Okay, so apart from general things and organisation and trying to get everything moving and sorted out, I have been working on something that I'm not totally happy with the 777 plan. I think there is an anomaly, but I've not been able to run the figures properly to prove one way or the other when there may be a difference in how income is earned if people are buying blocks rather than working their way through. And it seems that working your way through will actually produce more income than buying in blocks. And we don't want that to happen. So I've been trying to sort out a way where it can all be balanced out properly. And I'll be honest with you, I've not got it sorted out yet. It is probably quite simple when I really get into it, and I'm hoping that I will get into it very early tomorrow because I'm better in the morning than in the afternoons. I'm more alert and awake. And it's a case of making sure everything is in the right place. And this is the ideal time to do it in pre-launch, of course. Once we get out of pre-launch, we want it to be cast in stone, there for eternity. Everybody knowing exactly what happens and why and when and how it all works. But I need to probably spend all day tomorrow on the numbers, uh, checking everything, double checking and triple checking everything. It won't change much from what you already know, but there may be some slight changes in the way that things work. Um, we'll have to wait and see. So I've been spending time on that. It will take me at least another day, I think, to run all the figures and do all the permutations and the different things that can happen and make sure that it all fits in and it's fair for everyone. Okay. So that's me. But I tomorrow also have meetings in the afternoon with several people regarding the beautification, I don't know what else you would call it, I don't know, of the presentation of the 777 plan and also the marketing of it. So that's going to take some time out as well. So that's where we are. I have not heard from ROI directly, but I do see that we are still getting people coming through. Not as many as I would like to see, but a lot more than we were getting originally. So I'm looking forward to getting the figures that they've got from their campaigns, because some of their campaigns that they'll be running will be running on economic levels. And if we cut those out and boost the ones that are running at good levels, then we can perhaps get close to the cost per lead that we need to go flat out. Okay. So a lot going on. People are still pitching me consistently. I'm getting still probably 20 or 30 pitches a day for this advertising marketing thing that's launching about now. Without doubt, it is a Ponzi. I don't think they understand and realize it's a Ponzi. I don't believe it's intentionally a Ponzi, but without doubt, it is a Ponzi. And so it will not last. It may be that they will see the error in their ways and change it and make it right. I don't know. But at the moment, definitely, it will not last in its existing form. It may last for a while. Ponzi's often run for several months, sometimes even into years. But I don't think, from the way it's structured, I don't think this will run for years. I think if it stays in the structure it's in, 6 months top, I would think, before people start realizing that it's not doing what it said it was supposed to be doing, and they're not going to get paid. They're going to get the advertising for their $10, but they're not going to double their money, and so they're not going to be making much from the other part of the plan, because people aren't going to be putting the money into the advertising anymore, because they're really in the plan to get that double up on their advertising. I hope they realise and put things right, but I don't think that will happen for a while. And by the time it does happen, a lot of people will have put money in, hopefully that they are just happy with the advertising they get and have not put money in that they can't afford to lose. Okay, the other Ponzi, Global Aid, which has added a second level of Ponziness into its plan, is still struggling. I think when I looked at it, what is it? Global Aid, the amount you get paid is negligible. It's what's the liquidity? The liquidity pool is at 5.7%, and I'm not quite sure what that means. I'll do a withdrawal just to see, but it means you don't get much for what's supposed to be there. I'm currently here claiming $116.50 roughly. Let's see what it comes up at. Claim rewards. You can only claim 10% of it. So I'm claiming $10.987. They're going to give me 66 cents. So that is the situation with it. People are not going to be happy with that, but you've got to get out what you can because it's not going to last. And I don't think that they're getting an awful lot of. Let's see if it shows the number of packs bought somewhere. Packs purchased globally in the last 24 hours is 24. There's only been 24 packs purchased in the last 24 hours. They were doing like 1,000 a day originally. So people are just going to be in the queue forever if it lasts forever. Did it show how many new members have joined? It used to do that. Yeah, it's showing 266 people have registered, but only 44 packs have been bought in the last 24 hours. So people are still coming in, looking at it and saying, oh, no, I don't think I can be bothered with that. 5.7 liquidity pool. And they're asking people how much you're getting paid. And you go and you say, okay, it shows in my wallet I've got 100 and whatever I said it was, $100 plus, and I do a withdrawal and I get 60 cents. And it's not going to last, folks. And it's a forerunner of the other one that I was talking about. I apologize for promoting Global Aid in the first place. I just hope that you've all got your money back. And if you haven't, just get out what you can while you can, even if it's a few cents. Okay. One thing for certain, you will make money with the 777 plan. I can't remember how many people we've got in the pre-launch, but I think it's less than 100. We have 4,000 or over. Let me give you the numbers, and then we can talk about it more. We have a net increase of 7 in our registered members. That's 40,544, and we have an increase of 15 in our active members to 4,683, and multiply with no change in anything. We did get 50 cents or so for logging in for our revenue share, but it's not taking us up into the next dollar. So we've got 4,683 active members. These are people that are logging in pretty much daily, usually, most of them. But there's probably only about 83 that have bought in the pre-launch for the 777 plan. I'm not particularly bothered about that, but what I want to tell you is that that means there's 4,600 people that haven't bought. Now, there's going to be a lot of free entries coming from the people that are in there, and they have to find somebody that is going to take the place. The position is paid for, but it doesn't actually get activated and work as a position, either as a commission or a pass up or whatever it is, until there is a body filling the space, if you like. There will be an option where you can click a button and say, yeah, I'll take one of the active members in Share Abundance. And so one of the people that is an active member will be allocated into that space, and it'll activate that space. So it will gradually bring in these members into the plan, and they're guaranteed to make $5 as well as get a $5 ad pack and $10 into their share hope wallet. But they're not going to be able to make more than that unless they refer somebody. There will be one pass up that they get, which will come from another free position, and every free position will make $5. But once they've referred somebody, then it'll open up and they can get the other 6 free positions. So it will mean that it'll be easy for people to fill that space if they wish to from the active member count. It may be that you've got people that you know that you would rather put in, and that's fine. You'll be able to do that. You just don't press the button. You just select the username of the person that you're going to give that place to. Now, whilst we try and preserve genealogy within We Share Abundance, with this being a pass-up plan, it means that a lot of people are going to get moved around anyway in different levels. So while we have the genealogy in place initially, these free members that come in, they will be, they've said, okay, I'm not prepared to pay me $5 and join, but they will be put in there automatically, like it or not, you're going to make $5 profit. Okay. And so they'll be placed in there, and it's up to them what they do with it. Or you can place somebody, as I say, yourself, you can say, okay, I've referred this person and I want them to take the free spot, and you'll be able to select them, put them in. If it's done from the active member count, I think we'll just take it from the oldest members and move it through. So rather than random. But I've not fully decided on that at this moment in time. But that will be an option for you. And it will provide, if you like, a pool of people that can take those free positions. Put that over there. And I think that pretty much is what I've got for you on this. Say it's still working on a few details. There will be some minor changes. It won't affect mainly what you've seen and what is out there now, but it may change a little bit once I get through running all the numbers properly, fully on all the different permutations that can happen. Whatever happens, it will be a level playing field. It will be the same for everybody. It won't mean that if you're at a disadvantage if you sell more packs or less packs or less phases or whatever it's called. It'll all work out the same. It will always benefit the people that get in with more levels because um, they won't lose anybody. We can't place people under people that aren't in that phase. And so there are a couple of ways we can deal with that. One is to make them orphans, but rather than do that, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to move them up through the genealogy and place them with the first person above that is in um, that phase. So let's explain that a little bit. Let's suppose you bought all 7 phases for $635, I think it is, isn't it? And you introduce somebody that comes in at 635. Great, you've got your money back. Maybe you introduce somebody that comes in at $5, and maybe they introduce somebody that comes in at 635. Well, they will only get credit for that $5 position. The other phases, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, will be pass ups to you. So it benefits you to get into as many phases as you possibly can, as early as you can. You don't want to be losing people because every person is worth a fortune in this plan because every person is automatically leveraged. What happens in most pass up plans, there are two things that happen. One is that the people do nothing, maybe three things that happen. The second is that people put somebody into the pass up position that they know isn't going to do nothing um, because they want their best recruits in the positions that stay with them. So they may say, "Oh, this guy's a dud, but I'll stick him in position 2. He gets passed up. He's out of my way." And then this guy that's a real belter, I'm going to stick him in position 3. And then I've got another dud for position 4. And then all the rest of them um, are great. They can just come in because they'll all be in my pay line. And people do that. And it messes the whole system up because people are growing because the people that they're getting passed up are not doing anything. So what our plan does and what makes it different is that everybody is going to generate pass ups. Nobody is going to get stuck because we have those up to 7 free entries per person, and all those free entries will, even if they don't refer anybody and say, "Okay, I've got my $5 out of it," they will have another pass up in there which has been passed up. Um, and eventually somebody is going to say, "Okay, I'm going to do something." So there isn't going to be anybody that blocks the way through. There is always going to be a pass up. And as these pass ups operate and come through, um, then the it drives the whole machine. It all starts with that first phase. The other thing that happens, of course, with our plan is that somebody says, "Okay, this guy's a dud. I'm going to stick him in my pass up." He may well be a pass up in phase 1, but in phase 2, that person's gone. There's got to be another pass up made. You can't pass up somebody that has already been passed up. That person's already gone from your pay line. So okay, you got that dud out of the way in phase 1, and you had that great guy in your third position, your third, first, second, no, yes, your third, which you lost the commission on, but you still retained him. That guy in phase 2 is probably going to get passed up. So, what he was doing, everybody, out of things by retaining that guy, but he's only retained him for one phase and he's gone in the next phase. So these are things that I know happen in these plans and tend to make them stall. And we've built things in that are going to stop that stalling happening. It's not, as I say, 100% totally finished on the running the numbers and checking everything yet. But it will be by the end of this weekend, and we will hopefully then also have some idea of costs for making it pretty, okay, making it attractive, like the plans that really take off well. They have good videos, they have good websites, they have wonderful graphics, they've got good graphics in the PDF and all the other stuff. And we need that and we will have that. But until we get it, don't delay. Build your people. People is what we're interested in. Get people in with the idea of helping them make money, because everybody is going to make money in this plan. Don't get them in with the idea of, okay, that's another $4 for me, or that's another $8 or $10 or $600 or whatever it may be. Get them in because you can help them make money. And if you go about it in that way and they feel that that's the way you're going about it, they'll be happy to join you. People are overwhelmed with numerous opportunities every day in their email, in their Facebook pages, in their Instagram accounts, and whatever other social media things they have. What's Twitch? No, not well. I suppose Twitch is one as well. What's the other one? Twitter. Not called Twitter now, is it X? All these things that they're just being, more and more and more opportunity. Join this one because this one's great. That one's great. This is the new one. This is the shiny syndrome. There's so many of them. They don't know what to do. They buy people. You come out and say, look, I want to help you make money. And you've got their attention. You tell them why you want to help them make money. It benefits us both. It's a mutually wonderful thing. If you don't make money, neither do I. But I want to help you make money because I like helping people. It gives me a great feeling of satisfaction, and I know the money flows to me anyway. I'm not worried about that. If you come about it from that angle, people will say, "Yeah, okay, I like your style. I'll have a look at it." I'm not saying that they'll jump in. More of them will than won't if you come at it from the right angle. Okay. Who else have we got? We've got Werner in from South Africa. Let me check in the app here. Let's see what's been going on in there. As I said, we had Lewis and Deborah in. Deborah says, "Oh, I'm here because the device I'm using today doesn't have Facebook." Okay, I ought to get one of those. I really dislike Facebook, but it's useful. It's the best option there is for us at this moment in time. Okay, that looks like it's it. There are no questions here. I hope you're happy with the developments that we've got. I hope you're looking forward to the exchange page. I hope you're looking forward to the raffle. I think it'll be a bit of fun every Sunday. We can get somebody a nice lump sum straight into their available cash wallet. Basically, it's going into their bank account. They can slide it straight through the system into their bank account. So um, that'll be nice and that'll help a few people. So until tomorrow, get out there and build your network, build your people into the 777 plan. Even if they don't join, get them on a list. Say, okay, I can understand you're skeptical or whatever. I'll let you know how I'm going on as things progress. Just, you know, keep in touch with them, keep at them. People like to know that things are working. So if you go through and you get a payment, whether it's, if it's just you just got in for $5 and you get your $5 back, you say to people, well, I joined it yesterday, I got my $5 back today. I'm free and clear now, and I'm still going ahead and making money. That is enough to get most people in. If you say a little bit later, oh, great, I've now been paid into phase 2, or whatever it is, that's happened for you. And I've got a net profit of $2 or whatever it may be. May sound not a lot, but it's a lot more than most people ever make. So let them know, okay? And as it grows, you can keep in touch with these people and say, it's about time you got in, because I've made this. And uh, if you'd got in at the same time as me, you would probably have made the same. But there's no time like the present. Get started today. Okay? So build your people right now. Get them into the pre-launch if you can, and then they're locked in for you. Okay? And that is about going the extra mile and being a Visa warrior. And that's what we're all about. So until tomorrow, this time, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, we share abundance publicly. That's me done. And I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.